try and get Tommy in. That's unacceptable, Milo. We're not
I have to get the presentation.
Hi, beautiful. I'm gonna stay right here.
Not
Good.
Hello.
It's not gonna happen.
Wow.
What's not happening?
It's not gonna happen.
The presentation?
No, I'm not gonna get Tommy in the shot. I can't.
Shit, man. I was about to say, thank you, Milo.
Okay.
Is it already
I don't
gone?
have to sit here for another 30 minutes of my time.
Positive.
Fucking-
Okay.
Huh?
Alright, yeah.
Okay. This is my if speech. So I've had the privilege to be born in a place that most people call a vacation. Miami is my home and my safe haven, the only place I could ever imagine calling home. It was an amazing city to be raised in, but I have done quite a bit of moving. I first lived in Hialeah, moved to Miramar, Brickell, and now I live in Miami Shores, a village on the bay. I have had endless beach days and visiting attractions like Wynwood, the Sky Museum, and all the breathtaking beaches along the coast. I've also traveled to many places in my 18 years, but one place really caught my attention. If I could have been born and have grown up in another city, it would be Santa Monica, California. By a show of hands, has anyone ever been to Santa Monica? Yeah? Okay. I've never been to Santa Monica, but I have visited some cities in California, and I love them. I've been to San Francisco, Berkeley, Vallejo, and a few more smaller cities on the West Coast. I knew if I wanted to one day that I could possibly live a portion of my life in California because of how comfortable I was there. I love the energy of the people around me and how welcoming everyone was. Living on the complete opposite coast of the country would be such a different experience. The weather there is so beautiful, never too hot and never too cold. I went bike riding all the way to the Golden State Bridge, and it was a scenery I can never forget. It's also a very peaceful city at night, also as if it isn't even near Los Angeles. I love the idea of how much exploring I can do and all the beautiful scenery I could have grown up around. The education in Santa Monica is supreme, from preschool to colleges, universities, and graduate schools in neighboring cities. California has a graduation rate of 83%, one of the highest in the nation. Volunteering and funding is what makes this education system so exceptional. The arts and sports are prominent in many schools in Southern California, encouraging not only education but participating in extracurricular activities as well. I've always had a great education system growing up, from preschool until I graduated high school. My education growing up would have probably been a bit different, considering I've only been to Catholic school my whole life, and the public education is better in California than in Florida. Along with the life I could have experienced if I were raised here, Santa Monica and neighboring cities present many job opportunities. Los Angeles is only about 20 to 25 minutes away, proposing many high-paying forensic psychiatry jobs, which is my intended occupation. The median salary in Santa Monica is $76,000, higher than many cities in the United States. If I would ever be granted an opportunity to work in any part of California, I would. I think it would be an amazing experience to have a job in such a beautiful city with a good amount of action. Along with the work opportunities that South California has to offer, there are also so many attractions. There are multiple parks, amusement parks, shopping centers, bars, and dining restaurants. Disneyland, Universal Studios, Legoland, Six Flags, SeaWorld, and dozens more attractions are in South California. A perk about Santa Monica is that it is a big enough city to have a beachside and a city-side downtown. I've always wanted to live in the city, but could also never give up the beach, so having both would be great. Not only are the attractions entertaining, but the food in California is multicultural. The mix of ethnicities, races, religions, food, and cultures is something I look forward to when visiting or potentially moving to another city. If I were born and raised in Santa Monica, I would relatively have the same life in regards to my character and my family, but my surroundings, environment, and relationship with friends would be completely different. Having been born and raised in such a luxurious city would have been a blessing. Hopefully one day I can visit or maybe potentially live there.
There's one
No,
more.
I hit the